Good afternoon, distinguished guests. Welcome to 2022 Apicta Mega Day. For your information, there is a virtual studio at the back of our venue, and we sincerely invite you to stop by and enjoy the immersive experience as if you are stepping into the universe, getting ready for a space trip with us. Dear distinguished guests, the event will start in 5 minutes. Please feel free to take a seat and a friendly reminder to switch your cell phone to silent mode during the event. Thank you. Dear distinguished guests, the event will start in 1 minute. Please feel free to take a seat and a friendly reminder to switch your cell phone to silent mode during the event. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Lin Chin Shou, Deputy Director General of Administrations for Digital Industry, Dr. C.K. Farn and Dr. Leo Lee of APICTA Taiwan. Honorable guests and ladies and gentlemen participating online and on-site, welcome to 2022 APICTA Mega Day. My name is Tasha Sukri, and it is my pleasure to be the host of today's event. APICTA Mega Day is a collective work advised by the Ministry of Digital Affairs, organized by the Administrations of Digital Industry, co-organized by Univex and Innovex, executed by TCA APICTA Taiwan Secretariat, and co-hosted with Startboard. Ever since Taiwan joined APICTA in 2013, every year, we have successfully formed and led many delegations teams to compete in the APICTA Awards with elite teams from other 50-member economies. And in the past 9 years, we have took home 27 winners and 48 merits. Let's give a round of applause to all our excellent Taiwan's delegation. All right, the APICTA Mega Day event hopes to assist teams and talents with market expansion's capability and innovative technology in Taiwan and the Asia-Pacific economies to shine on the global stage. With mentor, enhance, growth, and achieve as the core value, we aim to assist APICTA participating teams to become the rising star in Asia-Pacific. Most importantly, we hope to invite more creative and promising teams from all member economies to come to Taiwan and gain a deep understanding of the commercial service network in the Asia-Pacific region, as well as getting a chance to directly face important stakeholders in government, industries, and investors who are devoted to innovations and entrepreneurship to lead the teams in more overseas collaborations and sales opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have many astonishing guests from various representative offices in Taiwan and many investors. Now let me have the honor to introduce them one by one. To our honorable guests, please stand up and wave to everyone. Thailand Trade and Economic Office Deputy Executive Director, Mr. Sund Arundakstachai. Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center, Director of Trade Division, Ms. Aninawati Saleh. India Taipei Association, Secretary of Deputy Director General, Henry She. Philippine Trade and Investment Center, Taipei, Executive Officer of Investment and Business Development, Terry Lin. CTBC Financial Holding Consultant, David Xu. BDO Unibank Chief Representative Officer, Lawrence Low. BDO Unibank Deputy Chief Representative Officer, Rita Chang. Bank for Investment and Development of Vietnam, JSC in Taipei, Representative Mr. Dao Dui Tan. Maxit Capital, Co-founder and IBF Financial Holdings, Board Director, Mr. Eric Yang. United Daily News Group Investment Manager of Investment Management Section, Charles Liu. Smart Money Limited Partnership Investment Director, Oliver Xie, CFA. Wistron Corporation Project Supervisor of CVC Office, Jenny Chen. And last but not least, Big Wheel SEEDBANK Founder and Managing Director, Michael Cheng. We sincerely appreciate your participation in the 2022 APICTA Mega Day, despite your busy schedule and your never-ending support toward Taiwan's new industries. We hope that today's event can help innovative technology talents from all over the world to find opportunities to enter the Asia-Pacific market. Before we begin, I would like to invite the representative of administrations of digital industries to come on stage and say a few words for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deputy Director General, Mr. Lin Jun Shou.
Thank you, our host, because she just introduced all the guests, all the distinguished guests, so I don't have to repeat. So let me just start my greeting. So let me take off my mask. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jun Shou. I'm the Deputy Director General of Administration for Digital Industries and the Ministry of Digital Affairs, Taiwan. Okay, I think, my ministry just established on August 27th. So since its establishment, I think it is and always be the emphasis for us to drive Taiwan's digital development in terms of the cultivation of digital talents and the promotion of emerging digital technologies in Taiwan. And this is exactly what brought us here today. APICTA Mega Day successfully gathers Taiwan's talents with innovative energy and international marketing capabilities, and makes the linkage with created resources of digital technology in the Asia-Pacific region to make the best extension of APICTA Awards. And through the practice of mentor, enhance growth and achieve as the core spirit, not only do we help our APICTA teams to shine on the global stage, but also to make this platform to welcome overseas creativities and talents from all economies to land in Taiwan, extending the benefits of APICTA Awards. The member economies of APICTA are from Southeast Asia and South Asia, covering the fastest growing regions in terms of GMP and population size worldwide, and are the key markets for Taiwanese ICT companies to grow and expand their business. This is also a highly valuable platform to promote the new southbound policy by the government. And Taiwan has been actively participating in the APICTA Awards since our participation is in 2012. Our delegation has performed very well and brought home a total of 27 winners and 48 medals so far. The outstanding performance tops amongst the Asia-Pacific economies, and also earned our recognition by the governments and the industries of 16 member economies. With the purpose to extend the interest for our delegate and APICTA participants, 3 years ago, we started actively to collaborate with associations, organizations, and business groups within the member economies and held various physical and virtual events, seeking technology exchanges and cross-border business opportunities for all member economies. I think it is with great honor that MODA can continue the successful development of APICTA Awards. I look forward to our continued participation in APICTA and cultivate our delegate for the APICTA Awards. And most excitingly, to create the APICTA Mega Day that gathers international talents and dreamers, making it the annual event in APICTA Awards that fulfill our commitment to prosperity of Asia-Pacific region through digital technologies. Lastly, thanks to all physical and online participants. Wishing you all happiness, health, and dreams come true. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lind, for your encouragement. I believe that APICTA Taiwan will definitely continue to glow on the international stage and create more opportunities interaction under the supervisions of ADI. Next, I would like to invite a very special guest, the chairman of APICTA International from Malaysia, to share his remarks with us through a video. Let us welcome Mr. Stan Singh on the screen.
A very good afternoon and wish everybody a very pleasant day. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. It's a great honor to be here. And I would like to thank TCA for the opportunity given to me to speak on behalf of APICTA as the chairman. And of course, at the same time, I also like to thank the Ministry of Digital Affairs, known as MODA, to organize this great APICTA Mega Day. What a significant roadmap that they have set on this stamp, because in any business, in any ecosystem, the startups are actually the fundamentals and they are the foundation of any company or ecosystem that wants to grow from one to the other. So we always take a hats off for these startups. And I would like to also once again thank all the startups who are participating today, who are coming into this APICTA Mega Day. And of course, I wish you well. I understand this is a great event organized for the first time. And if all goes well, and I'm sure it will, in the good hands of TCA and of course in the good hands of MODA as well, and we will see perhaps in the future event, in APICTA international events, we could probably use this as one of the side events, or I should say one of the satellite events to host, so that we can allow startups to come, to learn from each other, to be mentored, to understand how others are doing in different economies. And that way we kind of break a lot of barriers, from a culture perspective, from a knowledge perspective, and also to understand and see what is happening in the other countries' economies, I should say, for that matter. So once again, I'd like to congratulate MODA, because this is a great thoughtful process that you have done. Allow me to sincerely salute you for this, because the ecosystem that involves the APICTA Mega Day, inclusive of all the startups, will be a great way to showcase that. And certainly, we would also like to see what the startups are doing. Now, of course, that will also attract the other components. For example, the VCs, the investors, and those that are interested. And not only that, maybe some of the other big organizations might look at you and say that you're doing something really great. Let us invest in your time, let us invest in your talent, and let us look at you in a greater way. Nonetheless, I think APICTA also creates the opportunity, because we do have one of the categories called startups. And certainly, hopefully, through the APICTA Mega Day, that you will find that route, you will find the success, and you will find the journey to where you want to be. So on that note, allow me to once again thank TCA for inviting me. But more importantly, allow me to thank the Ministry of Digital Affairs, MODA, but at the same time, to take this opportunity to congratulate for your participations, especially all the startups who are coming into the APICTA Mega Day. And we want to be watchful, because we want to see you closely, because we also want to make you as part of the APICTA family. On that note, once again, thank you. I wish you well, and I certainly wish you a great day and a wonderful afternoon. Thank you, and be well.
All right, thank you, Mr. Stan, for the warm encouragement. I believe with the support of APICTA International, we hope that the APICTA Mega Day could become an annual event during APICTA Awards in the coming future and provide a new platform for startups in Asia Pacific to get ready for the international market. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Deputy Executive Director of Thailand Trade and Economic Office to share his remarks to all of us. Let's welcome Mr. Sun Arundakstichay.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to be here today at APICTA Mega Day among the great audiences and very wonderful atmosphere. I really love it. So modern and so, I would say, warm, cozy, and modern. Yes. Right now, I think the digital industry, especially startups, digital talents, is something that is a new trend that is driving the world economy forward. So it's always delighted for me to see this type of event to promote more digital talents, to become the next unicorn, to become the next success for the digital world. For us, the Thailand Trade and Economic Office, we are always ready to support you, to support the digital talents, especially in Taiwan, for more exchanges between Thailand and Taiwan, and in a way we can. Whether it's startups, VC, or any digital talents that is looking for Thailand as a market, or looking for talents from Thailand, we are always here to support you. And finally, may I wish everyone a very successful event for APICTA Mega Day, and enjoy it very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sun Arundakstichay, for the amazing remarks and your support. Now, before we officially begin our event, may I take this wonderful opportunity and invite all our distinguished guests to come to the stage for a group photo together. Let us welcome Big Wheel SEEDBANK founder and managing director, Michael Chang. Bank for Investment and Development of Vietnam JSC in Taipei representative Mr. Dao Duy Tan. BDO Unibank Chief Representative Officer Lawrence Low. India Taipei Association Secretary of Deputy Director General Henry Xie. Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center Director of Trade Division Aninawati Saleh. Thailand Trade and Economic Office Deputy Executive Director Mr. Sun Arundakstichay. APICTA Exco Dr. Leo Lee. Administrations for Digital Industry Director Mr. Ling Jong Han. APICTA Exco Dr. C.K. Fart. And last but not least, Administrations for Digital Industries, Deputy Director General, Mr. Lin Jin Shou. All right, and I would like to invite all our distinguished guests to take off your masks and take a picture. The team has provided such a beautiful design, so we will take 3 photos with 3 driven backgrounds. First background will make us feel like we're on the galaxy. And for all distinguished guests, let's take a formal picture and look straight at the camera. All right. Okay, now the second background, we're on a spaceship together. And this time, let's do another thumbs up. Let's do another thumbs up pose. And again, look straight at the camera. All right, and the last version is also a spaceship background. This time, we'll do a modern pose. Let's do a little bit hard. Yeah, it's a pharaoh pose with finger, yeah. And smile at the camera. Another pose. Put it higher in front of you. Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you all distinguished guests. You may kindly return to your seats. And ladies and gentlemen, we will take a picture one more time with everybody seated. With so many honorable guests today, we must capture this opportunity. So if I may invite our photographer to take a picture of everybody in the seats. And for everybody, you can take off your mask for a while and then find your own position, do your kind of pose, a peace sign, a thumbs up, a little love, anything. All right, perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have invited various international startup accelerators starting from Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia to Vietnam amongst APICTA member economies to share their resources and assistance for foreign startups to enter local market. And I believe all of us here, whether you're online or on-site, are super excited to learn about these valuable resources as I am. Well, without any further ado, let us invite the Strategic Partnership Manager from Startup Terrace, Linkou, Taiwan. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Anita Chen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anita Chen from Startup Terrace, Linkou. So it's my honor today to give you some introduction about Startup Terrace. So Startup Terrace is conducted by Ministry of Economic Affairs, Taiwan. So next page. So now I'm gonna give you some agenda to introduce what we are. Next. First of all, of course, we provide space, accommodation, co-working space, and also we have gym, shower room, auditorium, and all the facility that you will need. So if you are a foreign startup, you can stay in the campus and focus on your business. We can fulfill all your needs. And next. And apart from that, we also provide a lot of service, including the consulting service. And if you want to develop your products, you want to ask about the question about legal and about the entrepreneur visa or your business registration, that's all the assistance that we can provide. Next. Also that you can see if you're a startup, you want to validate your idea, you have a lot of solutions you want to be implemented in some demo site. That's something we can also help you to negotiate with different like a pharmacy, hospital, school, shopping mall, etc. So you can really implement your solutions in the real world. Next. Also that we know that networking is really important, so we try to immerse you in the startup ecosystem as much as we can. So we have international accelerators, matchmaking a lot, and also we put you to the international exposure a lot. And next. So who we are, that we have a lot of important partners, including our accelerators. So you can see that the different accelerators, they help our startup in different dimensions, from hardware, from different region markets, and from accounting, consulting, etc. So we provide comprehensive assistance for our startups. Next. And also that the matchmaking is really important. So we try to connect you with the global buyers, talents, and all the possible partners. Next. The most important, we know startups need money. So funding is very important. So we have a lot of events to connect you with investors. We have the quick chat, no, not yet. Quick chat, and we have deep talk, so you can talk with the VC, with the angel investors, and also we have the forum to teach you how to do your fundraising, to complete your business plan. And also the demo day, the annual one, we put the select startup to the stage and give you the spotlight so you can get in touch with the investors and to show your solutions. Next. And I've mentioned that not only for the domestic market, also we want to put the startup to international markets. So we have a lot of events, participate exhibitions, workshops, forums, and matchmakings. So that's what we have done. And next. So including United States, in Europe, in Lithuania, and our teams that they make us really proud. They got a lot of good achievements. Next. So what we are, the components of our campus right now, we have 20 accelerators, and we have 92 startups, and one of them gonna introduce them just later, and 11 digital transformation enterprise. So these are big companies. They are willing to start up to implement their innovative solution in their companies. We also have next-gen stores. So you can see that what we provide is a very comprehensive ecosystem here. Next. Also, that for international startup, we know that it might be a little bit risky if you want you to jump to the Taiwanese market immediately. So we provide you the soft landing program that you can come here to give it a try for 1 week to 1 month, and we provide you co-working space, accommodation, and other service I just mentioned, and everything's for free. So you can investigate the market, and then you consider if you really want to expand the market in Taiwan. Next. So if you want to come to Taiwan, we have some iconic events that we recommend you. In March, we have Smart City Expo. In June, we have Innovex. In November, we have Meet Taipei. So we highly recommend you to visit Taiwan during this time. Next. So let's wrap up what we have done just this year. So this year that we provide the Startup Terrace Special Award in Innovex for 4 international startups. Each team that we get $40,000 so that they can land in Taiwan. Also that through virtual landing program, while Taiwan's border is still blocked, we provide virtual landing program and everything's online. We launched 2 batches of program. So 35 teams from internationally, they applied, and 12 of them got selected. We arranged a lot of meetings for them. So as you can see that about the how introduced Star Terrace, Entrepreneur Visa, and also the startup ecosystem in Taiwan, and also the soft landing program, and help them to do a lot of matchmaking. So the entire year, more than 200 matchmaking events have been done. So we try to connect them with local partners in Taiwan. Next. Also that we help our startup to explore their overseas market. So you can see that to explore the market in the United States, Israel, Lithuania, and Japan. And all the international partners, you can see other resources we want to provide to our startup. Those networks will be the ecosystem that we can help our startup to reach. Next. So also in this year, there's a Green Tech Startup Challenge launched. In this program that we asked the 17 enterprises were invited, like TSMC, the largest semiconductor company in the world. They joined us and address their problem. So 17 of this kind of company, they address their 21 problem, and it come out that more than 100 startups, they jumped up and say, we have the great solutions. So more than 124 solutions came out. So they work together, and so you can see that we are going to do this next year. So we wait for your great solutions. Next. So here comes my brief presentation, and we hope you can join our comprehensive system. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Anita. I believe some of you may be wondering about how the participants of Startup Terrace Linkou revamped with the program and resources given. Ladies and gentlemen, we invited the CEO of Eureka FinTech to share with you about their collaborations with Startup Terrace Linkou and the gains of Eureka FinTech. Please, Mr. Hua Ping Cheng.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is HP. I'm the CEO of Eureka FinTech. Please let me give you a brief introduction about company. Eureka FinTech was established in 2019 with registration in Hong Kong. In the same time, we also create our subsidiary in Taiwan, Eureka FinTech TW. In the same year, we also become the incubation program of the Hong Kong Science Park. And then 2020, we create what we call 4D KYC tool. The 4D is mean 4 dimension. And then also this platform, we try to apply the AI, graph technology to big data to solve the AML KYC issues. 2021, we get a different honor. For example, March, we get, in January, we get a Hong Kong FinTech Award. March, we first time to join the Taiwan first hackathon for RegTech, and we win the top 5 and also the PLC award in Taiwan. In addition, in August, we get the International FinTech Association Printing Award and so on. Now we are the partner of the Microsoft and also the Amazon. Okay, next. And that's some of our activity. As I mentioned, we established a subsidiary in Taipei, and thanks for the Startup Terrace to help us all of the resource. We also join in some of the activity that are interviewed by media and so on. That's quite important and helpful to us. Yeah, next. And then this is our supporting resource, Hong Kong Science Park and Taiwan Startup Terrace and so on. We have a different partner. For example, Cliff. This is one of the top 4 data vendors of the world. And also Pinsang in China. MN Action is in Taiwan. And Financians is in Bangladesh. So our business strategy here, we start from Taiwan to the Greater China, to North Asia, and also to like India or Bangladesh here. And as I mentioned, AWS and Microsoft is our partner right now. We also have investor in Taiwan, the Taipei Angels, and R&D resource with a different school. For example, the Chinese University, Hong Kong, we cooperate with the AI development, Hong Kong University for Law School, and so on. And US is Kelly School, Indiana University. Since we are working on the RegTech, there's a lot of regulation, technology, things need to combine together. That's our research resource and combined. Okay, next. Then, what's our solution? Why we would like to have this product? The things we try to solve the pain point in the financial industry. I'm the banker in the past 20 years. I'm an engineer in the beginning. This is our pain point in the financial industry. How can we get our customer data transparency, efficiency, and reduce down the cost? Because of recent AML KYC charge, the penalty, like for example, Standard Chartered get a penalty for 1.2 billion because of AML KYC, anti-money laundering. This will increase of the bank very high cost for per headcount and more person to managing the AML KYC issues. We try to solve this by using our platform. And next, this is our platform. The data, what we have to obtain, the first, we get it from the big data information, public in media, by Google, Baidu, Yahoo, or the government resource, and so on. The second, we get our data from the data vendor. As I mentioned, we cooperate with like a Cliff. The data vendor have a more accurate data. The third resource, we integrate the bank or company itself, the internal KYC data. We combine together as a big data pool. For example, we have now Taiwan about 1.5 million company data. Mainland China, 160 million company data. And we are also developing, like this morning, I just come back from Japan. We try to find our partner have the Japan data too. So after we integrate this million data, we form a big data pool by using the AI, graphic technology, user-friendly design for a user making more transparent through the web or building system. This is the main platform we are providing to our service to our customers. Next. This one show up the overall platform, what our product is. First, as I mentioned, we have the data from big domain. We have the data from data vendor. For example, mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Bangladesh, and so on. We are expanding Japan. So soon, we will start from Taiwan. We will be the largest data in Greater China area. Next, after we get Japan, we get North Asia and South Asia. Like today, we have some of the audience from the Southeast Asia, right? Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, or Malaysia, Philippines. I think it's a very good opportunity here. We can further cooperate together to form the largest data pool in Asia. That's what we would like to do. And this is the platform. We can get this data applied to different fields. UBO, automated beneficiary ownership. I know maybe it's not in your field. That's okay. That's a very important issue, like a related party in financial industry. How to do the transaction supervision, transaction monitoring, generate negative news. How can we apply the AI technology, big data technology to summarize or analyze all the data? That's what we would like to do. This is the overall platform inside. If you're interested, we can make you the demo later on. We are also in the round of raising the fund. Based on this, we are thinking also on the phase or the stage, we'd like to go for next step. We have the data in Greater China area. We would like to expand further to North Asia, Southeast Asia, even Europe and US later. We are not the top vendor. I would like to mention Eureka FinTech is a solution provider. We try to provide a solution to financial institution, for the company, and so on, okay? So if your region have this needs, please let us know. We will be happy to work together. Next, and last 2 minutes. This is my brief background. I start from engineering background, do for the speech recognition, and later I have 20 years working experience in the banking industry. I'm the investment banker before. And before I created this company, I'm the Greater China team head of International Bank. That is the reason why I feel this field have a lot of things we can work together, further grow, not only from the financial view, technology view, but combine together what we call financial technology, what we call fintech. Okay, so since the time's up, so if you have any question, welcome to let me know later. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hua Ping Chang. Now, next, let's head to Southeast Asia. And our first stop is Singapore. The Singaporean government is very supportive of entrepreneurship. Not only do they have a very attractive tax system, foreigners are also allowed to own 100% of their shares of companies registered in Singapore. All these supports together have made Singapore an important entry point in the Southeast Asia for many startups. Today, we invited the partner of TembusuTech Innovations in Singapore to share with you the resources they can provide for teams to develop and grow. They also bring one of their successfully mentored startup, Everpennies, to give us a real case sharing. Let's turn our focus to the screen and welcome Ms. Michelle Kung from Singapore.
Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Gong from Singapore TembusuTech Innovation, STI. We are headquartered in Singapore. As you know, Singapore is the powerhouse of innovation and the global hub connecting the East and the West. Now more than 400 venture capital investors based their operations in Singapore. In addition, these years, we see a fast-growing trend of global corporate VCs, PE firms, family offices, and high-net-worth individuals are moving to Singapore. So the city-state has become a hub of sorts of fun flows into Southeast Asia. According to the recent data, investments in Singapore-based startups already reached 14.7 billion Singapore dollars in 2021. Although the current global economic environment is going down, Singapore's startup ecosystem remains vibrant and resilient. Venture funding in Singapore startups touched more than 8 billion Singapore dollars in the first half of this year. So now is actually the best timing for startups to expand into Singapore and tap on all these resources to scale up to the next level. Singapore TembusuTech Innovation provides a venture building platform, and we team up with global innovation, investment, and service partners to leverage on their unique expertise and the resource to empower innovation. So we identify opportunities for startups and investors and co-create the new ventures in Singapore and other relevant countries, and cover the different needs through their development and growth journey, and help them access to international markets, capitals, and industry resources. In addition to startups, we also work closely with universities, research institutions, corporates, accelerators, VCs, CVCs, various government funds, and industry funds. We focus on three major areas. Medical and health technology area includes diagnostics, digital healthcare, medical materials, pharmaceutical, sports tech, life science, and food tech. Energy and the sustainability area includes energy storage, sustainable energy, circular economy, water technology, and urban farming. Digitalization and IoT area includes ICT technology, future mobility, digital twins, VR, AR, XR, AIoT, IIoT, and quantum computing. We curate private pitch events for our portfolio companies. So before the pitch, we will guide the startups to prepare their investors deck, and we will help them to fine-tune their presentation skill sets. And we will screen and invite relevant investors and industry partners joining the pitch event. So through the matchmaking process, we provide investment negotiation support, deal structuring, design, and implementation of the collaboration schemes. Here are some of our ongoing projects. We collaborate with world top 100 universities in Singapore and Israel. We facilitate their technology transfer and investments, including technology licensing, pre-seed investment in startups, and innovation and entrepreneurship training. We also completed 2 rounds of investment with total amount $20 million within 12 months for a diagnostic company in Singapore. We partner with a Japanese startup and set up a new venture in Singapore, licensing and commercializing the surface treatment technologies for automotive and green buildings. So a few months ago, we assist a Taiwanese company entering into Singapore and other international markets, EvoFancy. So this company, EvoFancy, focuses on research and development of bacteria cellulose-related applications. And one of the applications is related to nano heat dissipation coating. And the product name is Evo Nano Combo. So Evo Nano Combo provides breakthrough radiant heat dissipation technology to fully solve the heat dissipation needs for 5G products, lithium battery, mini LED, computer servers, drivers, and various motors. So the breakthrough innovation has a lot of potential to solve the cooling bottleneck for many ICT industry. So we help the company set up its international company headquarters in Singapore, and we link them up with leading universities for pilot projects. In the meantime, we also introduce the team to many relevant investors and partners. And one of the potential clients is the largest electrical appliance supplier in the world. So within a few months, we already helped the company build its market expansion strategies in Southeast Asia, and many high potential sales pipelines are already built by our strategic partners. EvoFancy also produced polysaccharide biostimulant, which are non-toxic, biocompatible, and environmentally friendly. So now, actually, Africa is facing serious food security issue due to drastic climate condition and increasing material costs. So we link this company with African market partners to bring their breakthrough solution to the Africa continent. So this company already signed a contract with Rwanda government and started the trial process with 5 different crops. So EvoFancy biostimulant can save water, can shorten the harvest period, increase yield, and reduce consumption of pesticides. So we believe this solution can solve the global food security crisis and bring a very big impact to the world. Overall, Singapore TembusuTech Innovation, STI, is a venture co-creation driver for entrepreneurs and startups to reach new heights in Singapore, Southeast Asia, and other global markets. We build global innovation network to empower the innovation and the entrepreneurship ecosystem. So through the Global Innovation Network, we connect startups with strategic partners. We assist in localizing global innovation in Singapore and globalizing Singapore-based innovation. So if you are interested in expanding into Singapore and Southeast Asia, welcome to visit us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Michelle. Now, everybody, earlier at the beginning, we have startup Terrace Linkou on the northern part of Taiwan. Now let's move our attentions to the southern part of Taiwan and find out what startup Terrace Kaoshiung has to offer for international teams to enter Taiwan. Let's welcome associate partner of startup Terrace Kaoshiung to give us an outlook of the services and resources that startup Terrace Kaoshiung can provide. Let's welcome Mr. Samuel Lin.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Samuel Lim from Startup Terrace Kaoshiung. And actually, Startup Terrace Kaoshiung is organized by the SMEA, but we implemented by the Information Institute for Information Industry. So next. So as you can see, actually this Startup Terrace is fully supported by the central and the local government. Next page. But Startup Terrace Kaoshiung is in the Kaohsiung city. Have you ever been to Kaohsiung city? So Kaohsiung city is the largest harbor city in Taiwan. And actually, but now Kaohsiung city is also a city for international startups. So now he is facing the digital transformation of the technology. So next page. And Kaohsiung is the hub of Asia, and he has the really easy accessibility. Okay, next page. Next page, thank you. But the most important part is that Kaohsiung City has the diverse industries. So that means the startups in this city, he can find a lot of opportunities to cooperate with the local industries. Next page. And now, actually, Kaohsiung City, they are constructing the demonstration fields such as smart manufacturing and recreation and leisure. So that means that a lot of startups, they are doing tech and 5G and AIoT related business. So that means they can find a lot of opportunities in this city. Next. About the location of the Startup Terrace Kaohsiung, she is nearby the public traffic facilities, including the light rail and the airports, and also the Kaohsiung ports. Next. And actually, we provide the co-working space and meeting rooms and offices, but the most important part that is we have the command center. We collect all the data that startups they need to build their own business. And we have three major promoting strategies. The first one is local network. We have 5 iconic fields for POC for startups nearby the Asia New Bay area. And the second one is the industry linked. We encourage the startups to cooperate with the local industries to do the cross-domain cooperation. And the third one, that is the global network. We focus on the international cooperation between startups and accelerators and with the international corporates. So our vision is to be the first brand of startup cluster in southern Taiwan. And the second vision is to cooperate startup engagements. And the third one is the Great South International Startup Hub. And so we believe that we can be the first brand, international brand of startups cluster in southern Taiwan. So who are the target audience? The target audience are the startups within 8 years, and they must have the ability to link international markets. And we will provide all the business matching and venture capital and even the governmental subsidies. So since we opened last year to now, we have over 90 startups and 7 accelerators and over 40 local partners to encourage and to assist the startups to cooperate with the local enterprise. So we linking the 7 international accelerators to focus on the innovative fields such as 5G and IoT and smart manufacturing and so on. So due to the ESG and the digital transformation trend, we encourage the local enterprise to cooperate with the startups. So now, maybe 1 or 2 months ago, we hold the Green Tech Startup Challenge. So every startups that win the award, they can win 1 million new Taiwan dollars. Next. And before that, besides that, we cooperate with 3 cloud platforms, including Microsoft, Google, and AWS. And we provide the startups the cloud credit to, and also the marketing resources on the platform. And the second one, that is we focus on the Southeast Asia, but also we focus on the Japan markets because the startups, they focus on these 2 markets, the 2 major markets. And for the global part, we have the soft landing program that is the first choice in Indo-Pacific region. So we will provide the international startups to land in Kaoshiung City. And we provide the Taiwanese startups to cooperate with the international enterprises and to land abroad. So that's the startup Terrace Kaoshiung. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Samuel. Again, let us now hear more from the participating teams of Startup Terrace Kaoshiung to share about their experience together with Startup Terrace Kaoshiung. Welcome, CEO of Unigym, Mr. Jay Lin.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm Jay Lin. I'm the founder of Unigym. Yes, please, can I have next page? Let us see a very short video. See, this video is filmed in this building, just outside the building. Yep, thank you. Actually, Unigym, we apply AI and AR technology to really make the exercise more fun and social connected. So this, you can see the limitation of space, the budget, the expensive equipment, as they are all barriers for you to do an exercise anytime, anywhere. So we find the solutions. Next page, please. So what we try to do is try to make it convenient, portable, with various training content and a lot of correction. Finally, very, very affordable. Next, please. So actually, we provide the solution to combine with your day-to-day devices like mobile phone, set-top box, etc. We provide all type of age content for you to do an exercise interactively and very convenient. So we have a product like Unicell, which is applied with mobile phone. UniHome is applied with your set-top box. So basically, we let you to doing exercise with fun and social connected, just like Nintendo, but without a box, just using your devices like mobile phone. Yes, next. So you can see with 5G, actually, we can even provide better quality of content. Real time, no problem, because we are actually feedback about 10 times per second for you. Live broadcast, mobility, with a lot of people get connected, doing exercise together, that are the really key to do exercise, make it interesting. Yes, please. So we have a trainer from all over the world. This is our on-the-field trainer from mainland China, from Taiwan, from Japan, and actually we have a trainer from Singapore, and we have trainer from many other countries like Thailand, etc., to start connecting together with us. We're creating content together with all the local professionals using the technology, using cloud computing and edge computing, and that is what we exactly do. Next. And this is another thing. We are actually doing group training, real-time group training, so people can really do an exercise together no matter where they are, with your coach online to monitor you with the content you can learn from and correct you in real time. Okay, next. And we can have a very quick compare with some potential other fashion of sport like Peloton, like Miro, like even Nintendo. We have our advantage in many different aspects. Okay. So actually what we do, we have a different business model, but the most important is we're working with telco in many different countries. Like in Taiwan, we're working with Chunghwa Telecom, mainland China, Unicom, True in Thailand, Singtel in Singapore, etc. We work in telco and provide the service as a value-added service to all his users. And that is one of the services. Otherwise, another approach, we're also working with government, like Taipei government, Xinbei City and Kaoshiung City government. We're working together with the government to provide a new way of sport for the students and the citizens. And also, we're working with different group of people as an ESG program for the employees to do exercise and get healthier in a more happier and easy fashion. Okay, next, please. And so we have actually, this is exactly the project we bundled together in Kaohsiung City and make everybody really as a mechanism to earn the Kaohsiung coins. We're using our technology, encourage people to do exercise. Next, please. And this again is the program with the city mayor, with the vice city mayor. We exercise with elderly people using this way to make it interesting, and you can actually get the advice from the best teacher of the whole country, and etc. Yep. And we have won a lot of awards internationally, including Microsoft, La French Tech, and a lot of awards internationally. So we consider ourselves as a quite outstanding, quite representative technology company of Taiwan. Yes, please. And we have a different collaboration model with local foreign partners, regions, and etc. But this is a way we can really work in the Southeast Asia with different partners. Yes, please. Please, next. And this is a program we're working with our startup Terrace toward the Singapore program. Please, next. And we actually, using Unigym, we're working together with Singtel and provide this service to Singaporean people. It just been launched in about 1 month ago. And I think the pay user already double. Yes, next. And we also working with the local Singaporean brand. It's called Abby. They are our reps in local region. We will find our local agent in various countries to work together, and they identify the talent, identify all these talents and professionals, and using our technology to convert their traditional way of training, become a more fun, more interactive, and social connective approach. Next. This is more partners. Okay, next. So at the moment, we already established in Taiwan. We're working with Zhonghua Telecom, with China, with Unicom. In each province, we have about 8,000 new users per month. And in Singtel, we just launched, and we soon is going to in Hong Kong and Thailand. And now, actually, we are talking with Maxis in Thailand. And this is our fund, our shareholders. They are including about 4 to about 5 actually listed company. They have support us. Very appreciate that. And we are in the stage of our A round fundraising. We already finished about 2/3 of the budget. Next. So yes, we do try to find, first of all, regional business partner, especially in Southeast Asia, because we consider Southeast Asia is one of our main area. Of course, we also just finished the visit in Japan. We have all these 3 carriers in Japan talking to us, and hopefully we have a good result after that. And of course, we are also looking for more international funding to support our global operation. Next. Yep. And so basically, this is my speech. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jaylin. And after the wonderful sharing from Startup Terrace Kaoshiung, we are now taking you to Malaysia, the economy of which also share the same diversified, high-end and abundant labor forces. Because of the Malaysian government, there are many startups and venture capitals entering Malaysian market despite the pandemic. We bring you founder and managing director of BIG WHEEL SEEDBANK, a very well-known local startup accelerator in Malaysia, who specially fly to Taiwan from Malaysia to attend this event in person to introduce their lending program and resources provided to international teams. Let's welcome Mr. Michael Cheng.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm excited because I quite some time never hold microphone for 2 years, 3 years time, because all the time hold the microphone in karaoke. So don't make yourself so serious. Hopefully you guys have more enjoyment during my sharing session. And first of all, I need to thanks to APICTA and also our business partner, Starboard, Mr. Lim, all the way invited us to come along to Taiwan to giving a sharing about us. And I'm happy to see some of the friends from Malaysia love this special. Okay, we just finished our voting. Okay, so I'm Michael Chang. So I'm the founder of the Big Wheel. Why we call it Big Wheel? Because I believe everyone who come to our space, one day they will become the next big wheel, 巨轮. Yeah, next. So next, one more page. One more. So we are the business enablement platform as what startup Terrace doing. So actually we hope through this platform actually we're giving a more opportunity to the local entrepreneurship, connecting to the global players. Yeah, we are based in the southern region of Johor Bahru, and we work closely with the Johor agency to facilitate all kind of grant incentive with the local and overseas partners. Next. Just now, the logo you may see bottom there's a black dot. So we look at ourselves, there's an infinity of growing. Don't look down yourself. So that's our vision and mission. We are trying to build what we call a business enablement ecosystem platform in the region. Next. So these are our milestones. There are few more. And we are get involved in few pipelines. First is a business enablement platform. The second one is edu technology, which is currently we are served up to 400,000 students, and next year they are going to increase up to 3 million students under our edutech solution. And there is another new venture from us, which is in the agriculture technology. We do have about close to 600 acres of land. We are doing durian, banana, jackfruit, and also the most important is the timber, which is we are facing a high risk of a timber forest cutting. So we are replanting the timber to save our next generation. Next. So not just ASEAN. Recently, we also just worked together, and I myself also a vice president of this Baraka Capital Holding, which is involved in this Islamic financing, which more focused on tech investment and funding. If any one of you who are interested to explore to the 57 OIC countries, Islamic countries, you can look for me as well. Next. Next, just wording. Next. So we are running few events to build an opportunity for the local and overseas. We work closely with some of the chambers like MDBC stand for we next first. There's a logo. Yeah, these are the events that we conducted before. Next. Next. These are the Alibaba event. We are running for 2 times. And we successfully, one of the candidates, they get a global number 3. Yeah, we in gym fitness. Next. Quite a number of events. This is the activity we try to make use of our, what we call our resources to bridging to both sides. Next. Too many testimonials. Next. We are creating those what we call youngster, okay, to get involved with the community. Because most of the SME players, they are quite matured. I can't say all. So they are quite mature. We try to input more new blood to come to our community. These are the events that we conducted before. Up till now, Big Wheel, we have run or we create an ecosystem which able the community run more than 800 events during the year 2018 and up to mid-2019. I retired after 2019, COVID time, nothing to do. Okay, next. So these are the events that we conducted, and the number. Next. The crowd, I think up to now is more than 20,000. Next. Okay, I think just now the chamber side, I try to add on. We invite this Malaysia Dutch Business Council, and Australia Business Council, British Business Council, and France, Germany come to our space to have a collaboration in between these countries. And next, this is the last one. Yeah. So if you guys want to know more about us, you can just search our what we call Big Wheel page. Then you get our info, more details, or you just type Michael Chang in LinkedIn. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Michael Chang. Additionally, Michael also brings Job Builder Talent Recruitment Firm, a startup that participated in the program of Big Wheel SEEDBANK to introduce their company and their own career development experience with Big Wheel SEEDBANK. Ladies and gentlemen, Jess Chia, founder and managing director of Job Builder. Let's shift our attentions to the screen.
Hi, very afternoon to everyone. My name is Jess Chia. I'm the founder and managing director from Job Builder Group. I have two companies. One is the agency pekerjaan Job Builder Sdn Bhd and Job Builder Corporate Sdn Bhd. We are boutique recruitment firms and HR service solution service provider in Malaysia. Job Builder is a boutique recruitment firm. We are sourcing local talents and international talents. We're based in the state of Johor Bahru, Malaysia since 2012. Johor Bahru Job Builder mission is to become the one-stop talent hubs consultancy of the choice in the SEA regions. We are Malaysia homegrown recruitment firm, have bagged number of the prestigious awards for its outstanding recruitment service in Malaysia. Since 2019 and 2020, Job Builder climbed the Best Recruitment Agency of the Year in Gold Awards, the Best Recruitment Specialized Award, and the Most Innovations Recruitment Agency Awards, the highest recognitions in the industry. We are positioning ourselves as a boutique recruitment firm because since our inception, we have been extremely successful in focused recruiting established for the new startups company. We start our business for the following specialists. We do professional executive search. We handle for a lot managerial, director search, and non-executive search. We also handle contract staffing center, RPO service. We provide a 1-year contract, 2-year contract, and we also provide a lot of payroll process outsourcing. We do HR servicing, and we provide a lot interview and career fair. We are strengthening our positioning beyond Johor Bahru, since our branch office in Kuala Lumpur in the year 2017 and Penang in the year 2020 in this year. Our team in KL and Penang has foreseen our talents potential in the whole Malaysia markets. We help them more than 500 corporate companies, no matter in the domestic or in international MNC company, to build their talent search and selection service and also increase the talent value for them. Our business design is more structured, more acute to act fast to response of the markets, and realign to focus about talent acquisition business in the target market industry. In Job Builder, we always think about flexibility and agility as a boutique recruitment firm is our unique strength. We are better suited to cross integrate our customer requirements to tailor different solutions to fit them. Because of the fewer reporting layer, direct internet communications lead to streamlined client communication with the speed and efficiency. In Job Builder, we never assume that we're in the business of order fulfillment. We feel that actually relationship business is more important rather than a transaction business. I have been collaborating with Big Wheel for more than 2 years. Through their business professional networks and professional link up with me, they always refer their client and some foreign investor company they wanted to set up new company in Malaysia. Through this opportunity, Big Wheel allowed me to present my Malaysia homegrown recruitment service to share about what is our current Malaysia talent landscape and the market information to them. We have been participants to the Big Wheel events, such as organize some of the government's business networking session with ALDA, MIDA, and Australia Business Camper. Through Big Wheel resources, let me to explore more with the quality network with the state of Johor Bahru and Johor Invest. Michael also gave me some Singapore clientele, which they are wanted to set out the new company to recruit Malaysia talent to work in Malaysia or in Singapore. I mean, the overall his business quality referrally is considered quite quality and high-end and professional, such as technology programmer, like full stack engineer, digital technology talents. So basically in job builder, we feel that we are beneficial, we bid well because we're able to build a good company reputations and to have more business, we bid well. So I think that with B1, we have the very good fruitful collaboration business relationship. In job builder, we also serve in so many different services with diversity, industry, and business sector. I think that is my sharing. So job builder, actually our mission is we help company to build talents, and we also connect people to the jobs. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jess Chia. Apart from Singapore and Malaysia, here is Vietnam, rated as the third largest ecosystem in Southeast Asia by Golden Gate Ventures. Not only did Vietnam attract international attentions and investments, but also their local innovative companies and startups gain high expectations investments. With investments from across the world are also growing, let's find out local resources that can help you enter this market of opportunity. Today, we invited TAOStartup, which is a very active accelerator in the local area, and share with us the resources they provide for startup teams and how their startup network can facilitate local development for startups. Please welcome the president of TAOStartup, Mr. Tram P. Long, who will share through video.
Hi everyone, I'm Long. I'm from Vietnam. I'm the founder of TAOStartup community. It's my honor today to talk with you and share with you about my story and about the TAOStartup community story. So let's start. So let's talk with you. I will talk with you a little bit about TAOStartup. So we are one of the most active community for startup founder in Vietnam that focus on innovation, content, and professional connection. To separate more than 10,000 startups from Vietnam to go global, we want to build the generation of new entrepreneurs in Vietnam, but with the international level. And we have 3 core values. So it's a by founder for founder. So that means all about the board member in my community own is founder, and we build own activity, own content for the founder in the community. The second is about trust. So trust is kind of the community currency. So if you bring more value to community, you get more trust. You get more trust. You get more connection. That's the key for the member in my community. And the third core value is because we are startup community, we innovate our activity day by day. We co-create with our partner, our member, to the activity, the program, and the content to other member in my community. Until now, we had more than 8,000 members during 6 years, from 2016 and 2022. And we almost had the 80% member of my community. It's a startup from Vietnam in many industries like fintech, travel tech, edtech, SaaS service, and many things. But besides that, we also had a few international startups from Hong Kong, from Thailand, and from France. And we also had a lot of partners. So two of strategic partner is AWS, Amazon Web Service, and Techstar. And some of them is some community partner from other countries like Dixon from Philippines, Taiwan Startup Stadium from Taiwan, One Nature from Korea. And we all had also had some international partner like Season, Pierre Newwine from America, Sunwell from Hong Kong, AIBE from Czech Republic, and so on. And it's me. I have 6 years experience to build startup community, and besides that, I also the serial entrepreneur. I'm start a lot of startup and fail, and it's the same as a lot of members in my community. But I have a lot of lessons, and this is my team with a lot of with a lot of ads like the audit. The people in my team, they are more than 40 years old, and some of my members, the volunteer in my team, it's just student, it's first year student. But I think with a makeup with a diversity in my member, my volunteer, that we can make a lot of interesting activity and content. So now I will share with you a little bit main activity of my community. So first thing is the busy matching. So yeah, we do a lot of matching that connect startup from Vietnam with startup from overseas. Like you can see here, we have the offline event and the online event busy matching with a lot of startup from overseas. Like, well, you can see 2 events here is from the Taiwan startup. And the second activity is a workshop. So we cohort with the VC from overseas, or maybe the government, international government, to host to sharing some from expert, or anyone has experience in my community to share for others. Like we had some workshop with Monhill Venture and KCC Hanoi. And besides formal activity, we have some informal activity like meetup. So one of the most interesting activities that all members set up, like it's beer meetup. So we bring beer together, we share story, and we had a lot of beer meetup with Techstar, AWS, and we had a special format. It called Startup Night. So we hold it in the ZN, the Zilly. So when maybe in December we host the event, maybe sometimes it's offline, and sometimes during COVID we do it online, and to gather on the member in the startup, both in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, to share about story and change some topic. And we have new format like editing, so people can share the idea and get the feedback. Besides that, we have the mini workshop to share different topic, but in the just 15 minutes. It's similar like TED Talk version, but for startup. And we also have some media like podcast, or maybe we had some interviews that interview startup founder from Vietnam. Besides that, we also provide some training or mentoring for some enterprise, or maybe for university. You can see here, doing training for some enterprise, the entrepreneur from Korea about Vietnam mobile markets, or the in-house training for developer of about business model. So it's all about my presentation. So if you're interested with the Vietnam market, you want to get a go-to-market plan, or you have maybe some business tour to visit Vietnam, to get more insight from the startup ecosystem in Vietnam, call me and contact me, and I will give you maybe a plan, a tour to Vietnam. I will welcome all opportunity. And the last thing is thank you all and cooperate with us. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Long. Next, we have Co-host AI, a startup company in Vietnam, to share with us their product technology as well as their development and progress through TAOStartup's project and resources support. Welcome, Kim Pham, CEO of Co-host AI. Let's look at the screen.
Hi everyone, my name is Kim Pham. I'm the CEO and founder of Co-host AI. We a startup but we want to empower other entrepreneurs like us in the what so-called the sharing economy, and we can tell you who they are in a minute. So home sharing, everyone knows about Airbnb these days, and the rise of home sharing is inevitable. And however, with the start of the beginning of COVID-19, the dynamic have changed very rapidly. So what people have been sharing home, there's a lot of people who rent a home and then rent a home for long terms and re-rent it to other for short term and make an arbitrage profit. That model is no longer applicable anymore because when COVID is happening, there's no revenue. Therefore, they cannot make enough profit to cover the rent. Therefore, we propose a new model that we call a revenue sharing models or co-hosting models. This way, we share the profit as well as the loss, if there's any, between the homeowner and the co-host. So who are the co-hosts? So let me show you a quick videos of who the co-hosts
are. You curious what it's like to be a co-host? Well, my day starts with a bunch of messages. I then have to do all by myself, making the bed, cleaning the bathroom, watering the plants, washing dishes, and lots of other stuffs. Although having to do all of that, I still love my job.
And let me go back to the presentation. Yeah, so as you can see, co-hosts are people who love giving hospitality service. They want to welcome guests. They want to share their beautiful countries or cities to guests from all over the world. And we want to help them. Usually they start off with one apartment, and then they would grow their business by 2, by 3, and then tens and 2,000 of properties. And as that work increased, they no longer can manage it. And that's where the technology is coming to help them. And Ghost AI is one such that solutions. We create a platform to enable these co-hosts, as you've seen in the videos, and the homeowners to share, to manage and scale the business. And we call this business, we call this like small business and even like micro businesses. This is the new type of business that is happening around the world. The way it works is that in order for the co-hosts to share revenue, they have to share information. And that's why we created a software to connect their homes with all the activity that they do, and to share it. So sharing like business information and sharing the activities can be as simple as sharing an image on Instagram. Yeah, and then you can invite the homeowners, and homeowners can keep track of all the data and make everything is very transparent. And so all of these complex jobs can be divided and to many people using the platform. And together, the co-host and the host together operate it and make a profit. And there's no rent involved. And we call this revenue sharing models. And the early adopter has been very good feedback to us. The co-host can get a lot of money, and the host is don't have to worry about empty homes. And they also get a lot of 5-star reviews from the guests as well. So we make the guests happy. And usually we can together we can keep the cost of traveling is very low, especially during now like a lot of people saying the recession is coming, so people want to save money as well. So this is the founding team. Previously I worked at Google and Airbnb as an engineer, and so that's how I got all this insight and passion for hospitality and how to apply technologies to help small peoples. V is my co-founder. She has managed hundreds of properties in California and the US. Previously created a lot of a company as well. And my other co-founders, they all work in the Silicon Valley before coming back to Vietnam. Of course, we cannot be possible without the young and talented engineers and marketers in Vietnam. They help make our startup a very fun environment, and as well as we can work long hours, and we can use Zoom like this to work remotely during the COVID pandemic. We have been around for a few years, and we have reached several milestones. We have created a SaaS platform. We have helped companies launch their product. These companies and we currently have about 100 businesses on our platform of over 5,000 homes. And we have demonstrate that we can work and innovate during COVID and during the uncertainty of COVID and beyond. And so in the future, we want to open up this platform to a lot more work, and we want to create more jobs in the hospitality in around the world. This is our business model. So it's all about revenue sharing. So you can, and we take 2% of the guest booking value. It's a huge opportunity because the sharing economy is growing very fast, even during the pandemic. And this trend is that travel is unpredictable, so we have to employ technologies there. And the digital transformation is accelerated around the world, so people are free to work anywhere, and they can even manage their businesses everywhere. And then the teamwork, it can be distributed as well. So we've seen teams that is located in the US, but there are also people from the Philippines talking to the mate in Cuba, and work together to provide the services. We are fortunate to have raised money from angel investors. A prominent one, these are the angels who have build successful business, $1 billion business before. So that's about co-host AI, a young startup in the sharing economy. And my name is Kim. In my emails, if you have any, if you have any questions, please contact us. I would like to also take an opportunity to thank TAOStartup, a small community of entrepreneurs like me who share ideas and connect with the larger community for customers, for growth opportunities, for business opportunities, and for introductions to investor as well. And if you, I also love to share more information about Vietnam entrepreneurship, startup, and talent pool here. If you have a question, feel free to email me or contact me on my website here. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kim Pham from Co-host AI. What an insightful and wonderful time we had today, from Singapore to Malaysia to Vietnam. Through the sharing from accelerators and representative team, we got to know that economies across Southeast Asia are being supportive toward international startups when entering local market. And there are also very stable social networking resources that provide strong support for startups who want to expand their business locally. Similarly, Taiwan also has strong support from the government to welcome talents with creativity and technological dreams from various member economies to land in Taiwan and grow with Taiwan. Both Startup Terrace Linkou and Startup Terrace Kaoshiung have ample resources and strong industry, government, academic connections to help startups find the most suitable platform and channel for developments and opportunities. As the pandemic recedes, most global markets are now reopening their door to welcome international business opportunities. We are now all teams facing the global markets, and we hope that APICTA Mega Day can be the platform to bridge and connect you to the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of our event. Thank you for the participations, whether you're online or on-site. I am Tasha Sukri, and it's been a pleasure to be a host today. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, dear guests, the networking session will be held on the first floor at the coffee shop, where refreshments have been provided. We will have APICTA Taiwan teams waiting for you for on-site face-to-face interaction. Please feel free to move to the venue on first floor. Thank you.